Alright guys, it's Jacob from Wager Me This, and I got a crap strategy here from a subscriber that emailed me named Michael Lone, and so shout out to Michael here. And basically what it is, it's 50 plus 44, so it's a $50 don't. What you establish, he has a couple come out rules, like if he loses the first time he replaces it, loses the second time he chases it. I'm guessing he means he chases that whole 100. And then after that, if he loses a third time in a row, he just goes back to 50. All right. Once you get a point, you go the equivalent, whatever 44 inside is. It could be 34, you know, whatever the case may be there. And then after that, you go for 3 hits. After 3 hits, you start half pressing or pressing, you know, not a full press, but you always collect something. All right, so let's see how it goes. All right, I'm going to go on and throw all the way across the table. So here we go. We have a 415. Okay. So this time it's going to go 34. It's going to be 2 units, or however you want to call it. And then we're looking for some hits. We're going to try to get 3 hits, after which point we're going to start pressing. And we got a 5. Ugh. Wow. Alright, pretty yucky. Back-to-back 5s. Okay, let's come back in that, coming back out. They'll be off on the come out. And we got the 5 right back. So that's 3 5s in a row. That's pretty amazing. Okay, we're back working. And we have a 12. 6, 6, 12. Not going to do nothing for us here. Come on, inside numbers that aren't 5. There's a 6, all right. If you roll a 5 on one dice, you can't roll a 5 on both. So good philosophy right there. All right, we're going to rack that up. It's 1 hit. And we have an 8. 6, 2, 8. 6 and a 2. All right, $14 winner. That's the second hit. We're starting to move a little bit here. All right, here we go. And we have the 6. All right, so we got through 3 hits. My youngest son stole my stick again, so I'm gonna have to reach out there and grab him. Okay, so now we're in press mode. The reason I'm guessing he does this is because you're getting most of the money back up here, for sure. And there you go. So now you're probably in the profit, no matter what happens. So it's time to press. Makes a ton of sense. And the 6, all right. So it's $14. And we are going to press up 1 unit. I'm going to pick the 8 though. It's doing relatively well. This is a pretty good roll. So this is a light side positive strategy. By that I mean it works best with light side style rolling. Here's a hard 8. It's a good one for us. $21. All right, so we're gonna press that. We're gonna press that, and we're gonna collect $10. And that's okay. Most strategies are that way. Where you're playing against the 7 essentially. Nothing wrong with that. Win a lot of money playing against the 7. All right. Here we go. Yeah, we got an 11, back-to-back 11s. Oh, hit it up high on the rubber. What did we end up with? A 9. All right, so we got saved. Saved by the 9, $21. We'll bump up that 8. Bump up that 9 and collect 10 bucks. It's working pretty well here. Pretty good roll. And we got the 5, so we got knocked off. That's okay. Look at our bets. Our bets are pressed way up. So he didn't tell me what to do in this situation if you get your bets all pressed up and then you get knocked off. If it was, so I'm just going to go with what I would do. I would just let it ride out there. Put the 50 bucks back out here. I'd be off on that come out. I wouldn't work them place bets. They'd be off. And we'd get the 7. Kind of thought that was coming there. Just felt like it. We started with $500. $500. So we'll see where we're right at the end. And there's back-to-back 7s. All right, not so hot. So he said he's going to double up on it now, go to 100. Probably a really good plan at this point. There's a pretty good chance you're not going to roll another 7. And there's the 5, right back on the 5. Okay, so now we'd be back on them numbers there. Trying to hit some of them bigger wins. And we'd hit the 10, 6, 4, 10. We don't have a 10. I wouldn't be too worried about losing them couple come-outs, back-to-back 10s. If the situation played out how it did, where you were already pressed up on them numbers, I wouldn't worry too much about them couple come-out losers. Because a couple rolls and you should have them back as long as you can hit a couple numbers. And we didn't get there. Not a huge deal, because we did win some, and we're gonna get, I mean, pretty much all that money back there. It wasn't a perfect situation, but what I think is that we're basically even after all that. I think we're basically even. If I counted it up, I think it would be really close to $500. All right, so I'm gonna move over. I'm gonna try the green dice. And here we go. And we got a 6, 4, 2, 6. Okay, he didn't say anything about knocking out the hard ways, so we're not going to worry about that. We're just trying to hit. Oh, we're not doing it that big. My bad. We're supposed to be red chips. Supposed to be red chips. All right, here we go. And we got the 10, 6 and a 4. Scoop them and shoot them. Kind of doing a controlled random type of row. 12. Where I'm partially setting them and trying to throw them with a little bit of consistency. Something you'd see a lot of at the casino. And there's the 8, so we get a $14 winner. So it's one hit. One hit right there. All right. Looking for another hit. And we got the 10. A lot of 10s. We rolled a bunch of 10s. And another 10. Holy smokes. That's like 5 10s in about 10 rolls. It always rolls what you're not betting, right? Oh, there's a 9. There's another hit. $14 winner. So we're looking for one more hit. After one more hit, we'll start pressing. We'll start pressing her on up. It's a good strategy. It'll save your bankroll for the bad rolls. And we got a 7. So it's actually a pretty good situation here. We had 2 winners, and then we lost, but we rolled the 7, so we actually kind of win here. So it was all winning. We didn't do nothing but win there. It was all wins. All right. Switch to a different dice. Let's do 2 blue dice. All right, here we go. And we got a hard 6, right back on the 6. Okay. Strategy seems to be working pretty consistently. This is essentially my base strategy. I basically play this most of the time. 9. $14 winner. It's very, I'm gonna drop one here for 15. It's very similar, which is great. There's a reason I play it all the time. You okay, little baby? Here you go. And yeah, so it's a cover bet strategy or a blanket bet. It's not a hedge. This is not a hedge. You're just playing the 7 and it blankets those bets. By blanketing those bets, I mean this is worth more than all of them together. A hedge is when you're playing one number and you're hedging that same number out from the 7. You're not really doing that here. All right? So there's hit number 2. Dropped one for 15. All right, so we're looking for one more hit and then we'll be pressing. And we got an 11, a yo, 6 and a 5. Oh, sorry, baby. Let's see what we got coming up here. 7, okay, not a big deal. We had 2 place winners and then rolled the 7. That's gonna be money every time. You could do that over and over and over all day. You're gonna rack up 30 bucks a shooter or so, and yeah, that's a great deal. All right, so let's move to 2 red dice. All right, here we go, coming out. Coming out. And we have a yo. Oh, that's a loser. All right, no big deal. We went on a good run of not losing. Here we go. And the 5. Point is going to 5. And here we go. Let's get our bets out there. Trying for 3 hits. And the 8. All right, so we start out with a good one. 5, 3, 8. $14. It's one hit. And then the 7. Okay, that's still a winner, guys. Because if we go 0.7, this is still a winner. This is a $16 winner. So actually, we won 14 more dollars. So you know, you actually won 30 bucks by the time this is all done here, from your initial where you started the hand at. Because you're going to win this 50. So plus the 14, you know, it's a pretty good little run. I mean, this protects against the 0.7 for sure. And that's a big thing. It protects against basically anything 0.3, 4 rolls in 7, because you automatically have the lead if you get past the come out roll, because you're not betting more than this. So the only way it can really hurt you is hitting repeaters on your points or losing on the come out. The rest of this strategy, you really shouldn't be able to be hurt in any way. Unless you're hitting the points or you're losing on the come out. Every other situation should be profitable, which is great. That's awesome. You got a lot of the way craps is playing as profit. So that's really good. So there's a $14 winner. I'm gonna drop $1 for 15. That's one hit. And that's a big thing when you're making strategies, is how much of the game, actual gameplay, are you going to be playing where you're not going to be able to lose. There's a 628. I'm gonna drop $1 for 15. So in this one, you know, so basically only 2 situations hurt you, so every other situation helps you. And last hit, oh, we got it, 325. All right, so I'm dropping $1 again for 15. So now if we hit again, we are pressing up. Pretty good situation we got going here. And the 7. Dang. It's all right. We got 3 winners, which is 32 bucks before we lost, and then we hit on the end for this 7. So it's pretty solid. I mean, I know it's solid because I play it over and over and over and over and over. And at the casino. This is very, very similar to why I play. All right, so let's go back to the green dice for one more shot, and then we'll count up where we're at. And we got the 5, 3, 2, 5. So Michael Lone, this gets my stamp of approval for sure. Whatever that means. All right, here we go. On a long roll, if you miss the point, you should do pretty well. But even on a long roll, if you hit the point later on, I would just keep playing it out. I wouldn't worry about it. Like, if you went and you had them all pressed up and then it gets knocked off, I wouldn't even replace it. I would just keep playing them if that situation happened. I'm going to drop $1 for 15 on the 6. Yes, sir. What do you want, little baby? My son is up here looking at me. He's like, what are you doing, Dad? You want another thing? Here you go. He likes stuff out of my craps table. There's the 12, 6, 6. That's not going to do nothing here. So we got one hit in. We need 2 more hits. Then we're going to work on pressing. Oh, there's the 9, 5, and a 4. Drop $1 for 15. Oh, not 20, 15. Okay, and one more hit. See what we can do. And we got the 4, 4, 3, 1, 4. Yeah. Okay, here we go. And the 10, 6 and a 4. And then what do we got here? 9. All right, so we got to the press level. 6, 3, 9. So it's going to drop $1 here, get 15. Okay, so any other hit after this is pressing. So maybe we can get on a little run here. And a 9 right back. Fantastic. All right, so $14 winner. Oops. Bump up to 6. He said never go more than half, so that's what we're doing. And the 10, hard 10, 5, 5, 10. Yo, 11. The 9, all right, 6 and a 3. It's a $14 winner. We're going to drop 1 for 15. We're going to bump up that 9. All right, here we go. Oh, the 8, 5 and a 3. So it's a $14 winner. We're going to bump that 8 up. All right. So now we're up to the $20 level, which is nice. And a 10, 6, 4. 6, 4, 10. See if we can get a few more hits. 6, 4 right back. Back to back 6, 4s. And the 6, all right, 4, 2, 6, $21. We'll bump up that 8 and the 9. Rack that up. Here we go. And we got the 7 finally. Okay, not terrible. We won some money. This is a pretty good run. Won this little chunk on the end. All right, so let's rack them up, see where we're at. Okay, so I know we have 500 green, so we have for sure 600 right there. Remember, we started with 500. So that's $650, $661, pretty good. It's up $161. I think that was like 6 shooters. There were some pretty good rolls. But there was some come out losers also. I don't think that was anything unusual. There's runs at the casino where there's pretty good rolls pretty close together. Then there's runs where there's terrible rolls all in a row. So I do think that this weathers both sides of it. And the reason is because it's very similar to what I do anyway. And I have a lot of experience with playing this fashion. So yeah, I like it. Great job, Michael Lone. On my table, you showed a profit, so that's pretty cool. And anyways, guys, this is Jacob from Wager Me This. Saturday at 2, be there. Get your entry in. I'm going to put out a list today of basically who's got the most entries in so far. That way people can gauge their where they want to be at on probability. And yeah, so anyways, guys, thank you guys for everything. Thank you for the support from me and my family. We appreciate you guys a lot. This is Jacob from Wager Me This. You guys have a great day.